So hi everyone, I'm Cen Ziyuan. I'm currently at the Qinghai County, and as you can see, the weather it's pretty good right now. It's bright outside. So yesterday it was pouring rain. The reason why I'm sitting in the car right now is because it's the first time that the media is allowed to get into the platform, where officials say, according to their estimates, the 19 trapped individuals are down there, and that's the situation here. And let me brief you on the latest situation here, because it's very dusty and muddy here. That's why I'm wearing my mask, and also for the COVID-19 prevention, I need to breathe. It's very humid in the car right now. So we are into the second part of the rescue mission here. We are waiting here to get onto the platform because the head of the province, the Qinghai province, is here. So we are waiting to see what's the latest situation there. They are briefing officials on the latest data. Since we park here, let me take you, please bear with me. So this is us in the vehicle, and I need to bring my bag and my little power bank to get off the car. Please bear with me. This is pretty much the situation here. Because my cameraman we need the camera to capture some of the interviews and also image, so I'm using my cell phone to do the live streaming. So as you can see a little bit far ahead, I'm zooming in right now, you can see a policeman station right there. And the head of the province is inspecting the situation here, and more of the supplies are being delivered into the location. So if you can see a further down right here, that's where we are trying to get to. So the location, why is it important? Because that's the location according to the survivor who has been rescued out of the coal mine, as well as data and also reports provided by the investigation team. They estimate the 19 trapped individuals are right there. So this is just an approximate location. Yesterday, some of you left us a comment to ask whether the investigation team and also rescue team, the rescue workers, are able to pump the mud flooding out of the area. The answer is no, because first of all, it was pouring rain yesterday, so it's very muddy, and even when we are stepping on the mud, we will sink with the mud as it goes down. So the platform is not safe to operate or conduct any rescue mission. So the weather really cooperates today, and you can see some part of the blue sky right here. And they are pouring some dirt in. Oh, we're moving now, so I'm getting back into the vehicle and moving ahead. So this is a hustle live of the news reporter here at this rescue scene. They say we're allowed to move forward. Bear with us, the image can be a little bumpy because of the road condition. Some of the policemen stationed here to ensure and making sure the vehicles passing by. So we actually walk all the way here today to see what's the situation here. But we didn't get that deep because we are about 3,700 meters above sea level. So we are also fighting against altitude sickness, why we are conducting our report here. It's our second day on the scene. So we have arrived on the scene. This is the location where we can look out a little bit here. Because this is on the other side of the mountain, so the signal can be a little bit unstable here. And we are getting off the vehicle right now. I think we have arrived. I'm gonna let the vehicle past us. Okay, safe to move. So we have arrived here. This is the first time the media are allowed on here to get an idea how the construction work are going. You can so remember I just described before my signal was cut off a few minutes ago. So this is the approximate location where the 19 individuals are trapped here. And they are actually using heavy, so the heavy equipments are on site to assist in the operation efforts here, and also some of the equipment are getting the dirt out. So let me explain and collect myself a little bit. So first of all, this is the first part of the rescue mission, because yesterday it was pouring rain, so a lot of water accumulation around in this area. So this part of the work is actually get the mud flooding out. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit here. If you can see, there are actually mud water flowing out right here. Sorry, it's a bit shaky here. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. So this is the platforms. So this is the first part of the mission, which is completed according official at the press conference yesterday. That's what they said. Trying to make sure there is a pipeline to diverge the external flood and making sure it's not pouring into the main rescue scene. So I shared with you yesterday the water and also the muddy situation would not allow such heavy vehicles and as well as equipment to arrive on the scene. So even, like when people and also vehicles arrive on the scene, they can sunk underground. So this is the situation here, and so what they're trying to do is they're trying to solidify the platform, and then trying to dig it to where the 19 individuals are, and clean out the mud and then rescue them. I'm just gonna let the camera sit here for a little while. So the reason why they didn't let us onto the other part and to get on a scene is just because they still have concern about the ground being not solid enough. If we step on it, we can sink as well. So this is the reason why they brought us to a higher point to get our overview and real-time situation of what it is like on the rescue scene here. And two good news today. First of all is the weather cooperates. This is the major good news to assist in the rescue effort. The second part is the pipe and also to diverge the flood has been constructed. So no more water pouring into the scene and also external flood if the weather still reports more rains in a few days. So just in case more raindrops come down, they're making sure it won't stop the rescue mission. So what they're trying to do now as the second phase of the rescue plan is, first of all, to solidify the platform, making sure rescue vehicles are able to park on the platform right here and not sunk inside, because that will cause additional dangerous situation for the rescue teams. In addition to that, what they're trying to do now is to, after they solidify the platform, they are trying to dig down from where the equipment here is right here. They're trying to dig down to get to allow a pipe or to allow a way to pour in the cement and also water glass to solidify the top layer and the structure so that equipment can dig underneath. And then after that they get to approximately distance, and then they can clean out the mud and flood and get the 19 trapped individuals out. Well, this is the scene of rescue, and also this is the first time that this many news coverage team are allowed on site. Now let me show you the surrounding here. Good weather finally. So that's where we get in to arrive here. And this is my cameraman, my crew here.
那行，我做过了，马上一个。行。
So let me zoom in a little bit here. I think some of the officials and team of investigation members have arrived on the scene, including some of the experts. Finding borrowing a tripod to stabilize the camera, otherwise it's quite shaky. So as you can see, investigation team are on site here. Oops, sorry. So they're carrying out the rescue mission right here. So the difficulty, first of all, is the platform where they are conducting the rescue mission. The second of all is the weather. As I just mentioned earlier, we are about 3,700 meters above sea level. So some of the workers and also us, the media team, not from here, are fighting against altitude sickness. And the first part of the construction of the pipeline on the left-hand side has been completed, according to officials announced at the press briefing last night. And now today, what they're trying to do is to dig down from the surface and inject cement and also water glass to solidify the top layer, the structure, so that they can use equipment to dig down. Because the reason why they're doing that, and I also want to explain a little bit, is because when they were conducting the rescue mission, the mud flooding situation occurred twice when they were trying to dig down in the past 48 hours. That's why the rescue mission was halted yesterday, but resumed today because they are able to solidify the platform. So the reason why it is halted is because every single time they dig down, the mud flooding situation continued to pour out, and that caused dangerous situation for the rescue team to continue to work on the surface. In addition to that, this is about 1.2 kilometers away from the entrance. That's the direct distance, and trapped individuals are about 90 meters underneath the surface. So it's still quite challenging to get to where they are. In addition to that, according to one of the survivor and also the witness, he said the chance of survival it's very low because the mud flooding situation is only 300 meters away from the entrance. And according to the witness, he said there is no escape tunnel along where they are. So, but we still have not yet got a confirmation from the officials. This is only according to the observation of the survivor who got out from the entrance. So originally 21 of them were trapped underground, and then 2 of them who were closer to the entrance were being brought up. One announced dead by medical workers. The second one is in good health condition. So this is the latest data and situation here. And then I think there's an expert arrival on the scene. Let's approach and gather around here. Oops, sorry, my camera is tilted. So there's a group of media and we're trying to get as close as possible.
咱们带几个机子？2个是吧？
给大家介绍一下，介绍一下。咱粉丝来一个。
没有，就2个。
你去拿话筒吧。我这边让我拿话筒，让我去帮你拿。
然后各位一个人蹲着拿话筒，
我帮你拿上。
蹲着拿话筒，对，不然传给领导脸上了。好，别说话啊，录啊。能不能？
银哥。
谁起吧？
先介绍一下吧，然后跟我们说一下现场的现在的一个情况吧，救援的这个情况。
是由我直接来介绍啊。
对。
对，行。现在我配合对抗环境，是一个还原和真实的地域声，这是咱们现在要救援的一个现场。在这个底下，90米的位置上，底下是我们那个被困的这个矿工兄弟在底下。所以咱们现在要采取的办法呢，就是在这个平台上用钻井的方式打下去，把底下的这个泥、水和流沙全部挡住，这样从底下把咱们这个矿工呢救出来。现在咱们这个采取的办法呢，这么一种救援的方式。
您觉得作业需要持续多久？
这个作业因为这个地质条件呢，大家看见了特别复杂。复杂在什么地方呢？看见这个洼，这个沟里面这个洼呢，原来是一个露天煤矿。它露天把煤采完了以后呢，用挖过的这个地表的这个虚渣子那些个土石沙，全部把这个东西填埋了。填埋了以后，井下那个深部呢，在井中开采的时候呢，它由于上面这个地方呢对基洼嘛，终于下了雨呢，水流集中在土中间，把这个井呢就泡着成了泥汤子。井下挖的时候呢，这个泥和沙都没有承受住底下这个压力，塌下去了。下去以后呢，把咱们这矿工兄弟嘛就堵在里头了。这里头呢用沙石全把这个矿道给堵住了，就是这种现象造成的这一次的这个事故。所以这个你刚才问说需要多长时间？这个像这种复杂的地层的话，光钻井这100米钻井就得2-3天时间。那么再把它钻一个孔以后，再把它底下用这个水泥浆呢，把这个孔还给它封住，住结实了，让底下呢再不流动，再不坍塌。像这种情况的话，那个水泥注下去就得凝固1-2天，所以这一个钻孔下来就得3天到4天时间。那么这现在不是也有20几个钻孔，所以这个时间呢，估计要在半个月左右。
我们现在的进度是什么？
现在的进度呢是这2天呢，是因为这个地方刚下过雨，路又不好走，所以现在为了大型机械进来呢，修了一条路。这条路呢修了1天，今天呢 能进来的这个钻井设备和救援装备呢，今天呢刚刚进，现在刚进场。现场呢这个挖掘机什么的正在平整这个场地，和这个救援钻井的装备呢
那目前我们跟下面的人有联系吗？联系到了吗？
下面咱们目前呢还没有手段跟井站取得联系，因为井线的清淤过程当中呢，在巷道里头呢，充满了泥浆，所以这个清淤工作呢，目前呢现在呢挺困难，还不敢这么就是冒险去清，因为清淤上面还没有固住，一旦清到一定程度以后，突然再垮塌，会造成2次伤害，这样2次灾害呢，会把我们救援的人员呢也受到伤害。所以呢，现在只有等这个救援的钻井啊，使得上面这个泥沙固定住了以后，然后呢再。
So let me brief you on what the expert has just said. This has been an open area to get the coal mine. So after they finish digging up the coal and collect the coal, they use dirt and sand to dump it inside and trying to cover it up. And then when it started raining in the past few days, it creates a huge mud puddle. So when the workers went down there, they got trapped and the ground level also sunk. It's very obvious around here, as you can see right here. So that's the current situation here. And also the reporter asked how long it would take them to solidify the platform and also inject the cement to make sure to solidify the top layer. He said it at least take 3 to 4 days, and they continue to trying to get the progress pushed forward as soon as possible, but it's hard to determine. And also one of the major effort they're trying to do was actually to build a road inside to allow this heavy equipment for rescue coming inside onto the site. So this is what he just briefed us on the latest rescue situation here. And also why he said there are still challenges is because the surface is still very soft. So in addition to push forward the rescue mission, they also need to make sure the platform, also the surface, will not sink, because as you can see, the heavy equipments for rescue operation are already on site. So they need to make sure the surface is solid enough to have more equipments on site to push forward the entire efforts here. So it's still quite challenging right here, and hard to estimate when we can get to the point where they are trapped. And I also hear a figure update. So originally I was saying they are 90 meters below the surface, but according to the expert right now, from that point they are 15 meters below, and that's the approximate location provided by the officials that was just briefed the media on the latest situation here. So this is the latest situation here. I'm going to sneak in and take a listen what it really.
批管已经是铺设完成，然后排水了。那现在是这个批管还是继续的？
批管昨天已经开始排水了，已经排完了。排了以后呢，今天不是现在它这个下雨。
Let me walk over here to do.
麻烦拿。麻烦你拿。
各位记者朋友们，我向你们介绍一下，我是省水利厅的总工程师李强。但是作为这个救援工作，我们只是一个附属专业，我的主要职责是确保我们这个 地表水啊，或者这个排水啊，提供一个好的环境，不要影响我们的救援工作。通过我们这个今天一天的施工啊，我们现在5道的排水设施呢，基本上已经一箭荣获了。预计在今天晚上22点之前能完成我们的施工任务，好不好？谢谢各位朋友。其他的因为太多东西呢，因为我也不太清楚。
So what he just introduced is, so he's in charge of the second part of the part construction that trying to get water out on the ground, and also making sure the external flood will not increase the pressure, and also challenges to get the rescue mission pushing forward. This is what he in charge of. The water reserve department here, who is mainly in charge of the flooding and also emergency response. I think I didn't get the name right, but let me brief you. It's it's the emergency response department to flooding, and making sure that the continuous rain and flooding situation will not impose challenge and more risk to those rescue workers, and also push forward operation.
中心的位置呢，一圈呢铺上了这个挖了个沟，这个沟里铺上塑料布，就是为了防止最近这个雨天下这个雨啊。
So what he is saying here is the white plastic wrap around here is trying to ensure no more flooding situation pouring underneath to the ground, just to prevent more water pour underground. So this is the way they're trying to direct the water to get out from where the individuals are trapped here. So the geological situation here is still quite challenging, according to the official. They say if there's just a tiny chance of hope, they will try to get to those trapped individuals as soon as possible. So digging down, it would take 2 to 3 days. And to inject the cement and water glass would take another 2 to 3 days. That means addition of 3 to 4 days. And it can go as far as more than 2 weeks. And they give an estimate. If it all goes smoothly, it would take about 2 weeks to get everything cleaned up and have individuals underground. And then it's one of its time to carry out such rescue mission, to execute such rescue plan, because the platform and also the layer is not solid enough. It's a mixture of mud, sand, and water. So it's very easy to sink down. This is according to what official is briefing us on along my side. And according to what he just said, they say they will dig about 20 holes, allowing to increase the efficiency to inject the cement and water glass to solidify the structure. Oh, sorry, I'm covering the camera. So this is me right here, and I think I'm about to wrap up my live streaming here. This is the latest situation here on the site as rescue mission continue to carrying out right behind me here. And it's very challenging for this coal mine accident because it's a roof collapse to pretty much is the top collapse and buried the coal mine workers underneath. And we hope to get more good news as day to come. And that's all I have for now. Bye for now.